What's up, guys? This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We specialize in classic muscle cars, and today we're going to be doing a test drive in a 1981 C-10 truck. Pretty clean truck, but I want to take y'all down the road and let y'all know everything about it before you get here. Hey, if you don't mind, join us on Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook. Get behind the scenes on our social media. You can also look at our website, maplemotors.com. Financing options are available. Transportation is available on there. Wheels, tires, parts, accessories, and all of our inventory. This truck here's got a little 305 in it. It's a 1981 C10, and it's that time. Let's go for a ride. Gonna take a look around the interior before we take off. You can see on the door panel that they painted the jambs to match the outside of the truck, but they left the insides gray to match the dash and the interior of the truck. Looking at the door panel, you can see they tinted the windows, aftermarket set of Rockford Fosgate speakers. You can see a little bit of the door panels chipping up. Looking on through the interior here, got some aftermarket gauges, which is just a tack. Let's go ahead and start it up. Starts up nice and easy. You can see the gas gauge comes up to a quarter tank. We've had it running for a second. Temp gauge is starting to come up. Oil pressure is working. Battery gauge is working as well. Windshield wipers, they do work. Horn itself, there's nothing there. The heat was working. There's no AC on this. The heat was burning me out of here. We do have the face to the radio in the office. It's got some aftermarket set of tweeters. Improve the sound. Dash is in great shape. Well, I say that. There's a big old crack right here. Majority of it looks pretty good. Carpet in this truck's not too bad. Nice and clean. They do got a cover over this. The top part of the seat started ripping. I think they just covered it up. It's that time. Let's roll out. All right, before we go to take off, definitely go put my seatbelt on. I will go over everything that I see with this truck. If it pulls, if brakes suck, if anything's wrong, you're gonna know about it by the end of this test drive. It has been lowered, so we're gonna check the suspension as well. This is the first time I have driven this vehicle myself. Slightly pulling to the right. Could be a tire pressure issue. Could need the front end aligned. Just slightly pulling to the right. One good thing, there's no slack in this steering at all. It's nice and tight. Our motor temp's finally coming up. There's nobody behind us. I'm gonna check the brakes. Brakes are stopping good, so. Want to see if our kickdown's hooked up. Kickdown's not hooked up on this truck, so. For those of y'all that don't know, the kickdown's the passing gear, which shifts down, gives you a good launch. Somebody disconnected it from the carb. So we don't need to stop at the gas station because the gas gauge is working. Shifting out really good. Turn signals are popping up on the dash. The lights are working on it. Let's try both of them. Yeah, they're both blinking. So far, this is a very good running and driving truck. The suspension feels really good to be lowered. It's not very bumpy. solid ride here. Little 305's pulling pretty good. And our speedometer was coming up. Seems to be pretty accurate, but it's doing that bouncing like that, so. All the gauges are setting right. The temperature's finally up and it's at a good operating range. Oil pressure's straight up and down in the center on our gauge over here. There's no number readout. It's just the dummy gauges that they give you. All right. For about 15-20 minutes, kind of go over the gauges one more time. Oil pressure's still good. Engine temp's still pretty low. Everything's looking pretty good otherwise. Gas gauges went down a little bit. Let's put y'all in the driver's seat. I noticed the wind is nice and smooth going up and down. Somebody must have oiled that up pretty good. Most of these older trucks, it's kind of tougher on the windows up and down. Of course, the seatbelt wants to fight me every time I use it. Gotta go real slow. I notice if you turn all the way, the power steering makes the screeching noise. It's normal. See? A lot of older cars do that, but it's on both ways too, watch. But it works nice and smooth, no issues there. Definitely got a good Flowmaster sound to it. Running and driving wise, this thing feels good. Very easy to drive. I wouldn't doubt you can make this thing a daily for sure. on the interstate. It doesn't have a very low gear. There's a big bump in the middle of this road here. We're gonna hit it. I know that I told y'all the suspension's been lowered on here, but they did a good job with it. Right here at this stop sign on the right, there's a bump in the road, right here. Nice and smooth. And I tell you what, that slight right pull going down the road has definitely lessened up. So it could be a tire pressure issue. Definitely be checking that when I get back. Not a lot of rattles or squeaks in this truck either. Everything seems tight.